Caceres, it's going to be important to get on the inside early. Pacheco is a distance fighter. He knows he is, and he's very good at keeping himself at range during these fights. One thing we've seen Caceres be able to do against the other top 10 fighters that he's faced in recent years, with the exception of Eric Bazilian, he's been able to outwork them. Even in fights that he's lost, he's been the one hustling and pushing the pace. We'll see if he can make Pacheco uncomfortable here in the early going.
Well, he's going to have to get on the inside and make him uncomfortable, but he's going to risk getting hit with something big. Diego Pacheco has a really big right hand, and once he lands it out range, I mean, it could be dangerous.
Pacheco getting his jab working here early.
That's what I want to see from that 79-inch reach of Diego Pacheco. Get inside it early. Pop that jab out there. Make it uncomfortable for Caceres to distance.
But a good start for Pacheco. Caceres picked up the pace a little bit, landed some shots, particularly to the body in round 3, but Pacheco was there to match that tempo. Good shot to the body there for Pacheco. Chris Mannix, how do you have this one so far? Yeah, I've got 30-27, 3 rounds to none in favor of Diego Pacheco. I do think Caceres has one of his, probably his best round in that third round. Pacheco has been controlling the distance with that jab, and he's landing the clear, heavier punches.
There's that overhand looping shot that Caceres is looking for. That's his money punch. He needs to set up Pacheco a little bit more with stopping him downstairs. More jabs to the chest and the body. I like the fact that Pacheco didn't mix it up. Caceres didn't mix it up with him. Pacheco threw his shots, got respect, and then went back on the jab, back on the back foot, pops it.
Every time Caceres has done something of note, to your point, Sergio, Pacheco just stabilizing the action, getting back to what he knows is going to work with that Chris Mannix varsity basketball wingspan that he's using right now.
It's patience, it's focus, it's being alert, and sticking to the game plan for Diego Pacheco. For Caceres, it's a little bit of the same, but he's going to have to add aggression and punch anything that Pacheco gives you. Shoulders or elbows, anything. See right there, that's exactly what Caceres needs to do. Punch the forearms.
Excellent headbutt. Cut right here in the cheek. Excellent headbutt.
See a tiny cut underneath the left eye of Diego Pacheco. He heard the referee, courtesy of an accidental headbutt.
I gotta give credit to the referee, Ray Corona, for catching that headbutt, I'm telling you.
Good left hook there from Caceres. You heard the gasp from the audience here at the YouTube theater. Maybe the best shot of the fight from Caceres, and he connects on another one.
Caceres is doing a good job of punching behind the head of Pacheco. Pacheco pulling back and is landing. Very smart, very cagey experience there by Marcelo Caceres. Not punching at the face of Diego Pacheco, punching behind where his head's going to be.
That's very interestingly put. You know, when people hear he punch behind the head, they think of something that's antagonistic against the rules. What you're saying is throw to where you think he's going to back up into.
Exactly. No, you're not punching. You're not aiming for a rabbit punch. No, you're punching where the head's going to end up, not where it's at.
Come on, work, guys.
Good start to this 5th round from Marcelo Caceres.
And you can tell that Pacheco didn't like that. You know, that's smart. There it is again.
Left hook again, the 3rd of the round, landing flush on the chin of Pacheco.
There it is again, the exact same punch. Caceres practiced that right there, and he got up off his feet, looping in with that left hand.
Stop.
An experienced fighter like Caceres, so it's bound to happen. You took it well. Now get back to the strategy. Pick up with that jab. Move the ring. Move around the ring. Use your legs just like he's doing. And don't forget to feint.
Caceres looking for that big left hook again. Only finds shoulder.
Caceres adding a lot of pressure to Pacheco, cutting off that ring.
Just to underscore how credible an opponent Caceres is. You know, 4 and 5 in his last 9 fights, but 4 of those losses have come against undefeated opponents. He gave Billy Joe Saunders all you could ask for was up in the 11th round of that championship fight. Knocked down Edgar Berlin, a big shot there. Big shot for Pacheco as well. Maybe his best left hook of the fight.
I think they both covered each other with left hooks right there. They both landed pretty cleanly. Pacheco wants to avoid exchanging with Coceres.
Big left hook from Coceres again.
Another good round by Coceres here. Both of them had their moments, but anytime Coceres is landing, he's dangerous.
Well, even when Pacheco is having success right now, that comfort, that ease that we saw from him in the opening 4 rounds, that is out the window as a clash of heads, a serious one there. Right underneath the chin of Pacheco.
That was intentional, Coceres. That was a veteran move by Coceres, using his head there.
Gotta be careful.
It bloodied the mouth of Diego Pacheco with that head.
Well, the official ruled it unintentional. Perhaps the veteran fighter here at the table knows a little better.
No, I think Ray Corona, he knows what he saw. He's a veteran judge, but he's giving him a warning. But yeah, but that was definitely a cagey veteran move by Coceres using his head. There we go. That's what I want to see from Coceres more. Digging down to the gut, trying to break the taller fighter in half. That's going to open up the left and right. Hooks.
Pacheco trying to dig that left hook downstairs. There's the body work of Coceres that was more noticeable there.
You can see David Pacheco's mouth bloody from that headbutt.
Well, you're right, Sergio. I think Pacheco knows what he was doing in the first 4 rounds. That can't be enough. He needs more of this. As Pacheco unloads with straight right hands and left hooks.
You can't let the bully outbully you. You got to show him you're here to be. Save your chip, save your title, save your undefeated record. You're the man tonight. I love seeing this from a 22-year-old. Get in your stuff. Plant your feet, plant your punches, but go back to the jab. You already got your respect. You got your punches in. Now go back to the jab. Stick to the strategy.
Beautiful counter over the top there from Pacheco.
And you can see Coceres' face on his the look on his face now. He respects the punches and the power coming from Pacheco. Coceres not coming forward anymore, and that's for good reason. He got shook by those combinations of Pacheco.
Pacheco continuing to back Coceres up. Now starting to open up. Big right hand connects there from Pacheco.
And now it's a body armor by Coceres. They don't like. Took a lot of big shots by a big puncher in Pacheco. Nothing coming back from Coceres.
He just walked into a big right hand from Pacheco again a moment ago. And Pacheco becoming emboldened by his success now and starting to work on the inside.
Coceres is tired. A little sluggish with his misses and his punches right now.
Big right hand again from Pacheco. What a response. What a bounce back round for the 22-year-old from South Central. That left hook connected from Coceres a moment ago.
Work, guys, work.
Pacheco just grabbing a hold there. Has to be careful. Got hit with a chopping right hand.
Yeah, I mean, he's losing a little bit of focus, Pacheco, looking at the ground. Keep your eyes on the man trying to take your head off right now.
Nice uppercut from Pacheco, and that right hand backs Coceres up. Coceres felt that one, and the crowd coming alive. A beautiful uppercut sends Coceres to the canvas.
Coceres didn't see that punch coming. Right over the chin. Right over the money.
9, 10.
That is it.
Wow. Coceres didn't want any more. That uppercut did it. He didn't want to get up.
The homecoming king didn't come to dance. He came to fight and close this party down early. What a knockout from Diego Pacheco. That was shocking to me. Amazing combination by Diego Pacheco to put Coceres down. There was just about 10 seconds left.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It is your boy, Seattle Rick 206, a.k.a. That Boy Rick, a.k.a. They Call Him Slick, a.k.a. Hype Man Rick 206, a.k.a. Excuse me, y'all. excuse me, aka 2D hydroplane game Rick. Hey, so we had an amazing night of action last night. Considering I'm a big race car fan too. So, and I used to live in Las Vegas. So to see that happening last night, and then to know that my boy was fighting last night, man, whoo, man, it was a good night. It was a good night. It was a good night. I want to thank Diego Pacheco. I want to thank Fed Pacheco. I want to thank Team Benavidez, Team Pacheco. You know, for you guys, you know, and the you know the show you guys put on last night, the skills that was shown last night, man. You guys got to know now. You got to know now. Diego is serious. Diego is serious. But before I get all the way into this, man, please, you guys take the moment, take this opportunity to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications so you guys know whenever I go live, all that good stuff. I'm trying to be more consistent, and I'm bringing it different, y'all. I'm bringing it different. You know, I'm bringing my presentation a little bit different than everybody else's. A lot of people have had a lot of help with their stuff, so I just don't have that. So I bring it to you the way that I can, and I make it look as professional as possible with what I have to work with. So give me 1 second, because we are gonna go over what Diego said at the end of the fight. You know, in his post-fight interview. You know, hey, we looking at Munguia and Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. After seeing how Diego's performing, Diego's the real deal. Diego is the real deal. Not the real deal Holyfield. He's the real deal of this new field. You know, that's what I'm saying. He's the real deal. The new real deal of this new field of fighters. Super middleweights. So, just very proud of him. Very proud of Diego. Very proud of his performance. Very, very, very strong performance last night. Showed a lot. Like I said, give me 1 second. We're gonna dive. Give me 1 second. So, excuse me. Okay, we're back. The fight, all in all, let's see. I just got done watching the fight. I didn't get to see it last night. I was blessed enough to be able to get the singing OG last night and to chill and listen to him do the fight call. That's always a blessing. So if you guys ever have a chance, go check out KQKC Boxing Network. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I could do something for OG. You know, he really tried to give us the action last night, and DAZN was really messing up and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can do something for OG. But other than that, Diego Pacheco showed out. He had a very, very, very game opponent in front of him last night. Caceres, man, what more can you ask for from a what 34, 35-year-old veteran? He pressed Diego. You know what I'm saying? He really pressed Diego. And it helped us see, you know, what we all thought about Diego is that he's a monster, he's a beast. Diego has a super chin. A super chin. That dude hit Diego pretty good 3 times in one round. 4 times in one round with that damn looping left hook. And Diego took that shit. Diego ate that shit, no problem. You know, it woke him up. If anything, it woke him up. You know, I think Diego was throughout the fight just trying to figure him out, just trying to figure it because he was awkward. He was awkward. He had the dude had a lot of movement, a lot of upper body movement. But I could tell that, you know, hell, looking at that dude at the same age as Andrade, you know, and they're both the same, so super middleweights, but Andrade came up in weight. So if you look at how that dude was fighting, you know, body mass wise, and you got somebody that's pressuring you like David will be pressuring Andrade, and like Pacheco was pressuring this dude, they get tired. They get tired. That upper body mass and everything that you have on it's gonna tire you down, especially if you don't have the legs to match. So it took a while. It was a very, very methodical approach that Diego took. He was what do you say? Professionally cautious. He was I don't know, if that even makes sense, but he was cautious in the sense of not wanting to, be careless in the ring. Not wanting to be careless with this awkward opponent that he had in front of him. And that's always a smart thing to do. That's always you always want to use your brain, especially in the boxing ring. You always want to use your brain. There's a lot of fighters that don't use their brain and just use their athleticism, and they find out that their intelligence for the game was not there. The athleticism for the game was there, but the intelligence to match with the athleticism to get you out of certain situations is not there, and what is not there for a lot of fighters. So to see Diego methodically break his opponent down, and then knew he had to step it up. Just because of how awkward his opponent was, anything can happen with an opponent like that. So it's not, it's not time to play games. And I think that Diego made the right approach to the fight. I really do. I think he had the right approach. I think the coaches had him ready. Even when I seen him working at the gym, I just have a supreme respect for both of these brothers here that you see. His brother Diego's brother on the right side of his picture, that's Federico Pacheco. He's a heavyweight, and I've watched him work. I mean, Fed was a big dude, man. Fed was a very, very big. He's a big dude anyway, but he was a big dude when I met him, and he has dropped so much weight, man. He has dropped so much weight. He looks good. He looks, he just looks good, and I just appreciate the work that he's put in. I've seen it. I've seen him get out there and run with those guys. I've seen him get out there, be the biggest dude in the gym, and he's out there. He's working the hardest. You know what I'm saying? So I have a supreme respect for these two brothers here, and they know it. They know how much I love them, and it's genuine. I don't want nothing from them. What they show me is enough. What they say to me is enough. You know what I'm saying? It's more than I could ever imagine. These guys are at such a high stature, and I'm so low. You would think that because I'm the OG, out of the three of us, if you put us all together, I'm the OG, and so you would think that my stature should be up here. I should, my life should be a lot different, but that's no here or there. What's been given to me is a blessing, and to have this connection with the Pacheco brothers is a true blessing. Diego calls me his guy. You know, that's my guy Rick right there. That's my guy. You know, it makes me feel good. You know, Fed walks up to me and shows me love all the time, and I joke with Fed all the time. That's my guy. I got a lot of little clips and stuff on my YouTube. You guys should go check it out. But yeah, I really like to try and get these guys on film as much as possible, but within respect. I don't want to be that type of person to where, you know, they feel like they see me and I'm trying to get interviews and stuff like that. Now I am you know, gonna try and get the opportunity to be able just to sit down and talk with Fed and Diego together. You know, it's just a casual conversation about life. If they want to speak about boxing, they can. We don't have to. We all know the story. We see what boxing, you know, has as the connection with them. So let's find out more about them outside of that. You know, and I want to take the opportunity to do that. So I think that it'll be a very genuine conversation. It won't be no pressurized, oh, I gotta make sure I say this the right way. No, man, we just gonna sit and talk, man. We chilling. We chilling. It's all good. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I truly appreciate these guys and the effort and the work that they put in. I'm sure their parents are very proud of them. I'm sure they are. I'm proud of their parents, you know, for being the parents that they are, to have raised the young men that I see in front of me, that we see on this picture. You know, boxing is such a dirty game, and I'm sure that they're intelligent enough to play the game dirty if they need to, but that's not them. That's not their focus. That's not their motivation. They truly love the game. They respect the game, and they respect their support, and that's most important. You know, as a fighter, I believe just being a fight fan, and my father being a fight fan, and wanting to be a trainer and stuff like that. You know, you tend to understand, you know, about things. You know, I've understood about boxing for a very long time. It's just never been my talking point. You know, I let other people, and now that I'm in this YouTube thing, I really don't, you know, try and, you know, talk, because I don't, you know, I don't know it like that, but you know, like these other people say they do, and they feel that they do, and they're, you know, it is what it is. But there's a very few people that I actually listen to about this boxing stuff, and so I see it myself. I see what I see through with the Pacheco brothers and how they were raised and stuff like that. And the game needs men like this, needs young men like this. Dados, that's coming up, getting ready to fight here next. He's, you know, and Daniel Blancas, they're very respectful, humble young men and humble kings. Wait till you guys see Little Lion. You know, wait till you guys see the Little Lion. He's coming. He's on the way. And he got skills too. He got skills too. Don't let that baby face fool you. Don't let the baby face fool you. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen, you know, Simba when he was little? Remember when he was little, he was rolling around the ground? Yeah, playing. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that if you touch the little lion the wrong way, that it's, you know, like, remember the movie Gremlins? And it got evil real quick when the water hit him, like, you know, it got real, yeah, that's the little lion. I believe that if you touch him the wrong way, playing around with him, you know, you guys notice that every time I play with these guys, you know, I don't be, the camera may look close because I done zoomed in on them, but you know, I'm down there outside the gym. You know what I'm saying? I don't play around. I'm not stupid. I'm an intelligent fighter. I'm an intelligent fighter. You know, I don't play around. You know, when I ask these guys, you know, about Fed, you know, I say, hey man, Fed say, you know, I think Fed think he could beat me up. And they be like, oh yeah, you know, well man, I think so, man. He looks kind of strong. I just kind of look at them, you know, and in my brain for like 1 second, I'm like, fool, you don't even know who I am. Like, and then I click back into reality, and you know, and I realized that I just had a crazy moment, and then it snaps back, and I realize that I'm actually 85 feet away from the person, you know, talking my mess. So, you know, yeah, you guys don't want it. You guys don't want the smoke from far away. You don't want that. I'm telling you, it's vicious. So yeah, but my next fight actually is my next fight. My next fight. Because I fight with life. So my next fight is I actually want to call out the little monster. I want to call out little Anthony. Yeah, I want to get the big boxing gloves, the huge boxing gloves, the big balloon boxing gloves we got, and I want to box with Anthony. And I want to call him out. We need to have a full on production, all access, everything. And me and Anthony, the little monster, we gonna fight. I'm calling little Anthony out. I'm calling him out. Maybe not today. But, I should do it on a Sunday though because I need my blessings. So maybe next Sunday. Well, no, this is actually the official call out, isn't it? No, I'm gonna do the official call out on Instagram. Yeah, David, I'm calling your son out. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Yep, November 24th and a half. November 24th and a half. I'm calling out the little monster. Yeah. Well, he has to set the date. He has to bring me a contract. I'll write a contract up. What is it? Gummy bears, Jello, Jello cups. What are we talking about? Fruit snacks. What are we doing? What we doing? Baby shark fruit snacks. What's the pot? What's the winnings? But no, man, this is just what you guys are hearing is the love that I have for these people over here at this gym, for this family, for this unique moment in Seattle time. And I don't think that people really understand. They don't understand who's here. When you have champions walking around with belts that are from other states, other cities, and they're in your city, and you don't covet that, and you don't hold on to that, and you don't embrace it, and once it's gone, it's gone. And then when you guys realize that another city now has it, and now you want to, well, it's kind of like the Sonic situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it for granted. These guys are here. The Pacheco brothers are here, champions. You know what I'm saying? The Benavidez family is here, champions. Prestigious, movie star. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jose doesn't want to be considered a movie star. But you a movie star, dog. That's what I'm saying. Well, I want you to sign something that you got to sign at Felix. I love these guys, man. I poke with them. I'm starting to learn how to poke with Jose Jr. again. So, that dude is quick with it. You know what I'm saying? And he's not as mean as he looks all the time either. I'm trying to tell you, but he's funnier than shit, man. Jose Jr. I really want to just honestly, man. I just wanted to hang out with that dude. He's funny, man. Jose Benavidez Jr. is funnier than shit, man. I'm trying to tell you guys. He's the energy of the and David has his times too. I see him get crazy and get funny. But Jose Jr. is the one who walks around hella serious, but it's just, man, my God, man. Thank God for Jose Benavidez Jr. Let me tell you. What you guys asked me, see my press conference? You see the press conference? I was like, yeah, man, that's like we said. Did I go crazy? Love that dude, man. I'm not going to tell you guys extensively what we were talking about, but yeah. What you guys may think, because of all the comments and stuff that he made, is not even close to that at all. Because them dudes got some very coarse hair too. So don't get it twisted. They speaking from experience with the hair thing. Okay, they speaking from experience, and I can see that myself. Okay, it's just easier for me now because I just let the wind take over on my scalp. They don't know nothing. They don't know what he say. You don't know nothing about that. But yeah, Diego Pacheco showed out last night. I wanted him to. I told him my message, and I told him, go show out for the family, man. Go show out for your home crowd. They're ready. They want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Go show out for them. Go show out for them. Go show out for your queen. Go show out for your family. And for the ones that know you here, You show out for them. Hey, my voice is yours. You know what I'm saying? If I could see the fight live last night, he would have got my voice last night, man. I was listening to the OG and I was just excited inside. You know, in my heart, I was excited and I was just nervous. You know, because I couldn't see the fight. I wanted to see my guy fight. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see my guy Diego fight. And you know, one day I'm gonna get to these fights, man. I'm gonna have the means and the opportunities to get to these fights, and I'm gonna go even and support. You know, I don't even want them to know that I'm there until I get there, and I message them and be like, "Hey, I'm here, yo, here to support y'all. Let's get it. Let's go get this win." You know what I'm saying? That's I can't wait. I can't wait for for that to happen. I can't wait to go hit these fights up and go travel and hit these fights up. Take my lady. You know, whether it's be by myself or with my lady. You know what I'm saying? We go and have fun. And, you know, yeah. I can't wait to be able to physically go to a fight and support. You know, in a real way. But again, the gym is 5 minutes from my house, and so Diego and Fed and David and Jose and all the Dice Man, Dados, Iceman, Daniel Blancas, all of them are over there, man. All of them. And so it's just a true honor. It's just a true honor to be around these guys, to see them, to see their passion, their heart, their love for this sport, for this game, for the business, for everything. You know, it's just a real cool thing to see them grow and not only just be fans of them from the boxing ring, but they have my love as a person. As a person, okay? As a person. I need people to understand that. But when I sit there and say that I love somebody, I really truly mean it. Because this is my second opportunity at life. Okay? So words like that mean something to me. It's important to me. When I say that I love them, if I say that I love them, it's because of the love and the respect that they've shown me. So it's easy for me to say that I love them because of what they've shown me. People around me, people who've been around me all my life, don't show me the love and the respect that that these guys have. So it's easy because if I could say it to somebody who doesn't truly love me, you know what I'm saying, but I mean it for them, why can't I mean it for somebody who truly doesn't know me but sees the good in me and treats me as if they love me and respect me? Why can't I give that back and show them that right off the jump because of what I see and what I feel? So it's not a bad thing. It's not, I'm not just hanging on their coattail. It's none of that. It's none of that because I've made it through my life with all the struggles and all the stuff, and I've been blessed to do things that other people just cannot do, and I have nothing. So it's got to be spirit driven. It's got to be a godsend that these things are happening to me in my life, and I just appreciate the Pacheco brothers for being a part of my life now, and Team Benavidez, David, Jose Senior, Daisy, all you guys, man, all of you, Angel, all of you guys, man, all of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys. I know the kids of this community appreciate you guys, and I want to get you guys involved into more things in this community, because you guys are here. And I feel like the city needs to see you guys, and I just have some events and stuff that I would love to get you guys to, and to spread the love, and let the city feel the love and the power and the passion and the respect that you guys have and that you guys are building in that gym over there at Team Benavidez. I do want to listen to I want to find what listen to what Diego was I want to check my sound real quick. Let's check this sound real quick. Let's just see how we sounding. I hope everything sounds okay. I'm just gonna check my sound real quick, y'all. Hopefully I sound okay. Check. I'm just gonna check my sound. Yeah, we good. We straight. So, oh, and that picture down there, the one right there that says framed moments, I actually made that on my phone last night. And it's just a moment that again, like I said, I love these brothers, man. I truly love their journey, their story. And one of the most poignant moments that I seen last night, besides the knockout, and one of the most knockout moments that I seen last night was this moment right here. When Fed, the little brother, the little big brother, hopped up on the ring and just wanted to, and just hugged his brother, and his brother looked down at him, and just, there it is right there. There's the moment right there. You know what I'm saying? These are moments that, I don't know if a lot of people caught. I don't know if a lot of people think about these type of moments. They're thinking about the knockout. They're looking at Diego cheering and all this stuff. And this is what I'm looking at right here. This is what I'm looking at right here. This is what my heart allows me to see in such brutal moments where we got guys going at each other and stuff like that. When the fight's over, this is what I'm looking at right here. That's what's real. That's what's real. That embrace right there, little brother and big brother, that's real. That's real. Little brother was extremely proud of his big brother. And I hope, Fed, I hope you don't mind me cutting that out and making that. But it's straight from the heart, man. I want you guys to see these moments, feel these moments, hold on to these moments, and just know that somebody outside your circle was loved you guys enough to want to do that and to show you guys, to share that moment with you guys, because it touched me as a person. So, I truly appreciate you guys, man. I really do. There's that. I mean, I can't keep saying it because people are gonna start thinking, man, you trying to be part of it. It is what it is, man. I just truly appreciate their story. I appreciate their hearts. I just appreciate them. So what I want to do is I want to just hear what Diego had to say about what he's got coming next or what he wants to do next. So let's see 1 second. Let's see if we can find it. All right, let's see if we can find it here. Let's see if you guys can hear this. Shout out to the Little Giant Boxing for posting this.
I thought it was a perfect fight, really. I think he realised he was in with someone who was several levels above where he's boxed before. He took his time. I thought it was a little bit too passive early, too much respect. But then, looking back, now he got the stoppage, I love the patience. I love that he didn't panic, And I think that he's a fantastic talent. You also start looking in the fight and think, he's 22, And then at the same time, tough because he's top 10 with every governing body, he's top 3 with the WBO. And he's in those big fights. Support was great. It's going to continue to grow here. But, he punches very, very hard. And the most impressive thing about Diego is his accuracy when he has someone hurt. And I thought that was impressive tonight. And once he got his confidence and started to back Caceres up, I thought it was a fantastic performance.
I've been beating the drum since, Edgar Berlanga joined Matchroom, but I feel like that's, the fight, man. 168 pounds, they're both young, they're, Mexican-Puerto Rican rivalry. I mean, what else do you need?
I love the fight as well. I mean, and also when you think about it now, I get that, Edgar Berlanga obviously, Edgar Berlanga is going to want big names, if you like. But also, if he's not fighting a big name, you've got a guy here who's top 10 with every governing body, top 3 with the WBO. So if you're going to pick someone from the rankings, for me, that's a big fight. I do think, I'm not a fan of marinating fights, but that fight is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it will get to a stage for Edgar where that fight starts to become attractive, because one of the things is people are going to look at him and say, do I want to get beat by a young 22-year-old, can't even say prospect anymore, contender? But I think it's a tremendous fight.
Diego, congratulations, man. I was talking to Eddie about it, but I feel like the congratulations on the fight, first on the win and everything, but, kind of looking forward, I feel like the Edgar Berlanga fight is kind of, makes the most sense, right? Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry. You guys are both same weight class, top 10, same promoter. right?
Eddie,
What else do we need?
You can ask Eddie. I've been telling him about that fight, man. I mean, that's what I'm in the sport for. That's what I'm here for, to take on the big fights and really get my name to being number one. And to get to number one, I have to take those fights. And I feel, if you ask me, I'm ready for those fights, but obviously, Matchroom and DAZN, they're the best at building fighters and building superstars. So I trust them, and whatever they think is the next move, I'll be ready.
Last one for me, man. Just looking at the fight, Eddie said that maybe you took a little bit of time, maybe too much respect in the beginning. Just how did the fight play out for yourself? What did you think? How do you think?
Oh yeah, I was being a little patient in the beginning. My team told me to do what I do, stay calm, control the fight, not let the crowd get to me here at home, and that's what I try to do. I try to stay patient, try to not give them anything, not give them any confidence, and. In the middle rounds, I tried to pick it up a little bit, and I heard him in that 8th round. And when I came back to the corners, Jose Sr. told me he was ready to get out of there, but don't get crazy, be smart. And yeah, I got him out of there in the 9th round.
Diego, congrats on the victory. Obviously impressive. Again, getting a stoppage win. But what message do you have to Edgar Berlanga?
He knows what it is. I'm here, but I really don't care about him, what he has going on. Today was my night, and just happy with the outcome.
What are your thoughts, obviously, headlining here at, your hometown, South Central?
It's great, like Eddie said, I'm probably one of the only fighters who was able to headline this year in 3 different countries, UK, Mexico, and out here in LA, in my hometown, and just happy with the support, happy with how everything's been going, and just excited for the future.
Obviously, how would you adjust? Obviously, how would you judge? Obviously, you were with Eddie, from day one when he flew you out to Chicago, you signed that deal. How's that relationship between you two, and what does the future bring for you?
It's great. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunities they've given me since I was 17. I remember you were the first person to ever interview me there when he brought me out to Chicago. And yeah, man, it's just been a great journey. I can't believe it's been 5 years already. But yeah, extremely happy with how things are going. Now I'm 20-0, and I'm a future star in boxing.
Diego, what do you think about that Jaime Munguia fight in the future?
It's another great fight. There's a lot of amazing fights to be made in the future. Jaime Munguia, another great fighter. If you ask me, I feel I beat him the same way I just did with Coceres. And any other guy you name, I think I'd come out on top. I feel I'm really a special fighter, and little by little, you guys will see it. This is another step-up fight, and I rose to the occasion and got the job done.
Diego, I was going to say, Diego, you call in Gallegos, now Coceres. What does it say about your level of opposition that you really stepped it up after every fight?
Well, every fight you guys see, I'm getting better. I'm obviously getting older. I'm getting smarter. With the experience is coming. My man strength is kicking in. All the good things. So, I just want to keep showing the boxing world that I'm keeping the same level of performance, even though the opposition is going up. I'm only going to keep getting better with the fights, with the experience, and yeah, man, just Diego Pacheco, time is here.
How much confidence do you get sparring David Benavidez on a regular basis?
Good confidence, David, we always work, we've been working for about 3 years now. I've been part of all of his camps except for this one, because Andrade is a southpaw. But extremely happy, I'm in the gym with him every day. I learn a lot from him, and we're always trying to help each other get better. And yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to keep learning and keep getting better, because I'm always a student of the game. And yeah, man, I know there's always room for improvement.
Eddie, what's up, Pat, to make Diego Pacheco a superstar in boxing?
I think he's in a perfect strategy, perfect line. I think building nicely here. That was his first fight in Los Angeles. We had a good crowd tonight. Room for improvement and room just to keep pushing him forward. He's never going to be a guy that's going to roll out of nightclubs and start screaming and shouting at everyone. So the great news is you've got a good role model here for the kids from South Central and Los Angeles. But you've got a young American fighter, Hispanic background, Mexican background, who can really fight, who can punch, and who is only 22 years old. So, part of me don't want to get it wrong. I still feel like there's improvements that need to be made. He knows that, but he's only going to get better. And it's frightening to think that at 22, he could have another 3 fights before he starts thinking about world championships. And the improvements that he's going to make in 2024, he's already top 10 with every governing body, top 3 with the WBO. And sometimes, when Canelo Alvarez moves up or doesn't fight a mandatory, options to fight for a world title become available. So we got to be ready for that in 2024. For me, it's more like 2025. But next year, I love the names that we mentioned, Munguia, Edgar Berlanga, those places, you know, they fill out venues much bigger than this, obviously. You know, a fight with Jaime Munguia, for example, is a massive fight in Los Angeles.
Diego, ¿qué mensaje tienes a Munguía si este mensaje en español?
No, pues respeto para él, es un peleador muy bueno, pero aquí vengo yo también, Diego Pacheco, vengo a hacer mi historia y vengo a pelear con los mejores, so, ahí va a llegar el turno para enfrentarnos nosotros.
Sería una pelea clásica, ¿no? Su centro contra Tijuana.
No, o sea, una pelea que yo estoy seguro será una de las mejores de este tiempo y yo estoy listo cuando mi promotor me diga que se va a hacer la pelea y voy a estar para responder.
Eddie, would that be easier fight to make, the fight against Munguía?
Yeah, the problem is, like I said, a lot of these guys, Edgar, Jaime, they're looking at the big names in the division because they've built up their record now and they want to gamble in big fights for big money. So if I was them, I'd probably be looking at Diego Pacheco going, 22, it's a tough fight, he's not a massive name yet, it's high risk, low reward. Yeah. But then if you're going to pick a guy from the top 10 and you're not in a massive fight, then if you're not picking Diego Pacheco, you really just don't want to fight him. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's best for us not to start calling people out, not to start upsetting people or ruffling feathers, just going about our business nice and quietly, well, loudly from me, but quietly from Diego, and just continuously. I think next opponent should be someone that you guys and the fans go, wow, oof, he's making his step in the top 15 now. And, you know, I think tonight was the perfect bit of matchmaking. And I think Caceres, you know, he really prepared well for the fight. He had a lot of notice for that fight and he came to win. You know, in the end, he had the heart punched out of him because he didn't want to take any more punishment. But, you know, in those middle rounds, he got caught too much. And that was nice to see him getting hit. Not nice, but in a way nice by a guy that can punch a little bit, because you can't afford to do that as you step up the levels. So for me, the perfect opponent, perfect learning fight as well, and in the end, the perfect performance and finish.
Any YouTube theater, great crowd. Would you like to bring Diego?
Yeah, so yeah. So we looking at a very bright future for Diego. You guys, you know, heard what he had to say. The man is not scared of anybody. He's growing right here before our eyes. He's you know, like I said, he works very hard. He works very hard. He gets some of the best sparring. You know, when you're over there with David and the Iceman, you know, you get good work. And then on top of that, they have, you know, guys there, you know, that come in and visit and fly in, and they get good work. They get really good work. I sit right there and, you know, I tell them guys, you know, because because David, it is what it is. You know, David, you know, overshadows a lot of people, you know, everybody in that gym. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he doesn't want it like that. You know, you know, David's heart, I believe, is to make sure that the guys below him are actually raised to the same plateau, because they show the same motivation, determination, heart, and passion for the sport like he does. So that's what David's heart is. If you ever pay attention to David, he's always trying to teach. He's such a changed person from what a lot of people still go back and talk about, the cocaine use and all that. Look, man, the government's using cocaine. People you know are using cocaine right next to you. And you don't even know it. So, you know, for somebody to have done it, made a mistake, and correct themselves, and now it's turned their life around, y'all stop talking that shit. For real, y'all, you just stop, because even if he don't want it, I'm going at people about that shit, because you guys are doing it for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When real people are doing real things, they're doing it for life. You know, for real. So anybody that want to talk that shit, I'm right here. It is what it is. If that's how we gonna do this, and you guys are gonna just continuously disrespect people and not really know or look into it, then I'm here for the smoke. I told myself that I wasn't gonna do it, but yeah, I'm you know, all these Rudy Poots out here talking all this bullshit. You guys need to stop all that, man. Stop talking about people because, you know, I read a quote the other day. I said, the quote read, people out here dying of depression, but can't tell nobody because the people that they want to tell are the ones gossiping about them. So when somebody makes a change in their life, appreciate that change, applaud it, bless it. You know what I'm saying? You know, just give them their credit. Give them their credit. I give David all the credit in the world because he's changed his life. He's a great family man, and he cares about the guys below him. He cares about them. He cares about them. He cares about them. And you see it in Diego's growth, and you're gonna see it in Fed's growth. You see it in Fed's work. You see it in Federico's work, how he's dropped all that weight. You guys, I'm telling you, my man was a big dude when I first met him. And to see the motivation, the determination, the passion, the heart, all of it come together, and know that they have a great mentor in David above them, looking, you know, but wants to hold them right there with him. That motivates you. You know what I'm saying? That should motivate you. And I think that really supremely motivates Diego. You walk into that gym and Diego has a huge poster, you know, in the other part of the training room. And so he gets his respect also. And again, they're here in Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. 5 minutes from my house, literally. A 20-minute walk, 5-minute drive. Team Benavidez right there. Team Pacheco right there. You know, so shout out to Diego. Shout out to Diego for your win last night, brother. 20-0. 20-0. We move on. We move on. 20-0, and we just grow. That's just what it is. 20-0. We just grow. We gained another notch on our belt, but we just grow. That's that we maintain. We stay grounded. We stay humble, and we just grow. So, shout out to Team Pacheco. Shout out to Team Benavidez. Shout out to the Pacheco family. You guys have raised two great young men. I'm honored to be, you know, connected with them. I'm honored to have these type of moments you guys see right here, these pictures and stuff like that. I'm honored to have these type of moments with them. And I just thank you guys so much, man. I thank you guys so much. I thank you, the listeners, for listening today, listening to this slick talking episode on this November 19th, 2023. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody coming up. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody coming up. And I just want to say thank you, Pacheco brothers, for giving me an opportunity to know you guys and to be around you guys at the gym and stuff like that. Last night was a great night. They pressed the gas in Las Vegas with the F1 cars, and Diego pressed the gas with his punches and got Caceres out of there. So 9th round knockout, beautiful uppercut, great fight, tough fight, and a growth fight. So big love to you, Diego. Big love to you, Fed. I hope you guys appreciate this message. I hope you guys appreciate this post if you guys ever hear it. And I hope you guys appreciate that picture down there, because I want you guys to hold on to that forever. You know what I'm saying? Those moments last forever. Pictures are forever. And I just thought I'd capture that moment and just from my heart to yours, just give that to you guys. So, it's your boy Seattle Rick 206, a.k.a. that boy Rick, a.k.a. they call him Slick, a.k.a. Hype Man Rick 206, a.k.a. 2D Hydroplane Game Rick. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification so you know anytime and every time that I go live, whether it's gaming or talking. But let's grow together. Let's grow together. Shout out to the Pacheco team. And Diego, you showed out, baby. You showed out. Let's get it. I appreciate you guys, man. Be blessed today. Peace.